Let's talk about something, alright? So let's do this. Now, a lot of people already have PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series S and S, and today I want to talk about their upcoming golden year. Now, what I mean by that is when the next generation console already has a bunch of game, most people from every side of the globe got their hands on it, and they are able showing the capabilities of that console to its limit. Now, for the games right now, some are already provided for them, even though not that much because well, it is just released, and some of them are a little bit buggy, like Cyberpunk 2077, which well didn't go that well, I might say. The games looks good and all, but they still can't show their maximum capability as a developer because well, this limitation, and also it affect how the game works on the console, like a lot of bug and stuff. Yeah, it just sucks. As time is changing, so is the engine that the developer used to make a game. The engine that they use to make a game can be a lot more efficient and running well on all platforms that available, which will make the game better visually and in performance. Now, this kind of thing takes time as developer of an engine figuring out the best format as possible to give us gamer the best engine that we can imagine. Probably it might take like 1 to 2 years from now on for the engine to really make use the capabilities of the next generation console to its max potential. Now, the same thing also happened to the previous generation console. Take an example, PlayStation 4. At the time PlayStation 4 released on November 15, 2013, the games at launch looked really good, like Infamous Second Son, but it is pretty groundbreaking for its release time. But when we compare it to the games that is released in the middle and at the end of its lifetime, like Uncharted 4, God of War 4, Horizon Zero Dawn, Marvel Spider-Man, and Last of Us Part 2 are drastically uncomparable. These games take the capabilities of PlayStation 4 into its limit. Now, remember, all of the games that are made for the exclusive are made for the exact same hardware, but for some reason, the developer ever to pull this one out. Now, the reason is well, just like I said, the engine and the development time gonna be better over time. The golden time of a console is also when people from every countries can have it. And almost all people that already got their hands on it for now are from North America, Europe, and country around Japan for PlayStation 5. Now, people from different region like me might have to wait for 2021 supply or import it, which will make it more expensive. If I need to estimate when will happen, it's probably when near 2021-2022. The reason why this is happening because well, the limited supply for the demand. Company like Sony and Microsoft still have to produce all of this console really carefully but still as fast as they can. And the console is not only made from one factory but all factory that owned by Sony or Microsoft to produce their product. The component that the factory needed probably might not be delivered yet, or Sony and Microsoft hasn't given the factory a permission to produce the console for some reason. And that's why for some of us we haven't got our hands on it until 2021 or a couple of months after it because of that. I mean, like, you can import it, but well, just like I said, it is going to be more expensive because of taxes, and that is a big no-no for me especially. Another thing that will define a golden era of a console is the price of the console itself. Now, we already know about the price for the next generation consoles. They are pretty decent and okay, I guess. $499 is actually a pretty normal price when a console came out for this generation, in my opinion. But we know that 1 until 2 years ahead, the price of the console will go down a little bit, and that is when people are getting a lot more interested buying the console because well, it is a lot more cheaper rather than you bought it right now. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm not the type of person that buy a product or a stuff right when it came out. Because my logic is that the product itself will go cheaper over time if only I waited for like 1 year. And you know, I will prefer that rather than spending a thing that will get cheaper if I have a little bit more patience, because I'm not a rich kid. Okay, never mind that. The point is that after a couple of years, the console will get cheaper, and that will make people want to buy the console, which will make people have all of the console, and the games will came out a lot more, which will make the console pretty lively. Now, I don't really know the point of me making this video, but for some reason I just want to talk about this topic. Okay, in the next video I will talk about the slim and pro version of PlayStation 5 and Series X, so don't miss out on it. And I guess that's it for today's video. Now I am really curious about your opinion on the next generation console future. So comment down below about what you think that you want it to happen in the next generation console when it's coming. So I guess that's it for today's guys, and bye.